Well, afternoon everyone. How are you all doing this afternoon? This is Marty the Mad Magpie. He's back again, and he's back with some more transfer news coming out of Newcastle United. And it's been a busy couple of days for the people at the club, trying to tie up a couple of deals. One could possibly be happening very, very soon, and the other one, I still think it'll go through despite the demands of the parent club of the player. And obviously there are a couple of wild rumours kicking about as well, guys. But before we go any further, guys, you know the drill. If you want to see more of my videos, I would like to see more of my videos, then you are more than welcome to hit the subscribe button there to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Marty the Mad Magpie. And if you want to leave a comment or leave a like at the end of the video, then feel free. It's entirely up to you. If you don't like the video, just don't bother. It's simple as that. I don't give a fuck either way. It's, I'd rather you were honest with us. So we're going to get down to it then. And Newcastle United, over the last couple of days, I was at the game yesterday. A great 2-1 win against Athletico Bilbao. And for those of you who clicked on my video yesterday, it was only a short one, just about the atmosphere and, just the whole aspect of the game. And I hope you enjoyed it, because it was a great match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Went a bit cagey towards the end, but it's a friendly though, isn't it? So it's one of them. And massive thank you to Athletico Bilbao for turning up and giving us a game. And fantastic support from the Newcastle fans. It was absolutely breathtaking. And it was wonderful to see that fantastic flags display as well. And thank you very much to War Flags for setting that up. Okay, so let's get down to it then. And the players that the Newcastle are looking at the minute is Timo Werner from Chelsea. Now, they're looking to try and get him on loan. The hope was it was going to be a permanent deal, and I think that's what Chelsea were hoping for as well. But at the end of the day, the players' wage demands are through the roof, and 275,000, I believe, that he's on a week, and that's a lot of fucking money. And I think if you wanted to get a permanent move to Newcastle, it would have to be, look, pal, you'll have to lower your wages. Not much, but you will have to lower them. You cannot be expecting us to pay that sort of money for you if you're not going to do a job. And that's what he hasn't been doing at Chelsea. So Chelsea fans tell me that he couldn't hit a donkey's arse from 2 yards. But he seems happy from where I'm standing. But they're looking to tie him up on Timo Werner on loan. And they reckon that deal could be done before the Forest game. And wow, that would be fantastic if that happens. But I'll keep you up to date on that. And another player who's been mentioned today is, again, James Maddison. And once again, the parent club of the player has decided to crank up the wanton fee for him. So basically, the player is worth between 45 and 50 million pounds. Newcastle United have tested the water with a 40 million pound bid, and that's all it is, guys, just testing the water to see if Leicester will bite or not. So Leicester did bite, but they said, no, it's going to cost you more than that. We're looking for maybe 45. So while Newcastle were trying to put together a 45 million pound deal, Leicester phoned them back and says, actually, we think he's worth 60 million pounds. And you know what, this sort of thing, it drives me fucking mad. That they can just say, we want this amount for the player just because we say so. I mean, come on. I mean, that's like you getting a valuation on your house, and you give it to the estate agent to put in the window, and then somebody comes around. Let's just say your house is worth 100,000, and somebody says, okay, yep, we'll pay 100,000 for your house, and then they come round, have a look at it, and you say to the estate agent, actually, do you know what? I think it's worth 150,000. You know what I mean? An extra 50,000 pound on top of that. They're going to say, hang on a minute, fucking hell, we're not paying that. It's not worth that. And that's exactly what it is. And it's worth pointing out for Leicester City. They're in a pretty precarious situation at the moment. The days of them winning the league title, that was 6 years ago. That's long gone now. And I think their chances of making it even into the top 10 this season are very, very slim indeed. I mean, somebody put it to me today who thinks that Leicester will get relegated. Now, I don't think they'll get relegated, but I think they will be bobbing round in mid-table. And, you know, some of the players are wanting to jump ship. And, you know, James Maddison is one of them. I mean, apparently he's intrigued by the move to Tyneside. He is interested. But I think it's going to end up costing Newcastle United big bucks if they want to sign him, which is absolutely ridiculous. But, hey, every club's doing that with us at the minute because, you know, we're the richest club in world football, and people are always going to try and cadge a little bit more off us. But these people at the club aren't stupid. You know, they're not going to just say, oh, aye, all right, whatever, we'll give you that. They're going to say, hey, hang on a minute, he's only worth that. We're not going to take that. And staying on that subject, you know, we've got some good people at the club now. Obviously, the likes of Jamie Rubin, Amanda Staveley there as well, Meredad Goosey, and Dan Ashworth, and there's another fella, I cannot remember his name, he's only just joined. You know, and they're working behind the scenes with Eddie Howe and trying to sort out deals. And, you know, I'm hearing these snide comments from Newcastle supporters. And like I say, it's only a minority. It's not the majority. It's only a minority of supporters. And it drives me fucking mad. Because they're saying, oh, they don't know what they're doing, man. You know, they're looking at, we need a striker in. They're looking at midfield players. And they're looking at, you know, oh, they should be getting this player and all that. And what I say to them is, hey, hang on a minute. Cast your minds back 12 months ago. We were sitting in the transfer window by this time. We hadn't even bought a fucking player. We hadn't even looked at loaning somebody in. Mike Ashley had told Steve Bruce at the time that there was no money. That there was going to be no money, and that was it. He was going to have to manage with what he's got, and if he did want to sign players, he was going to have to sign them by getting rid of players, i.e. the likes of St. Maximin, Callum Wilson, people like that, you know, and you think, well, what the fucking hell's that going to do? You know? And all, you know, the new owners have come in, all of a sudden things have changed. We had a good January transfer window, and things started to go well. And now we've reached the summer. Yeah, we do need a striker in. But you look at the situation. I mean, do these people actually think, you know, these bloody charlatans, do they actually think that the likes of Dan Ashworth and Amanda Staveley and Jamie Rubin and all, you know, and Meredad Goosey and all the rest of them, do they actually think that they're not trying? They are trying very, very hard to get players through the door, and they are looking. But they're not, at the end of the day, you know, they're not going to be held to ransom by football clubs. Just like getting back to like the selling of a house, you know, I mean, nobody's going to be held to ransom. I mean, that's just like let's turn it around another way. It's like you guys buying a house, you going along to say, oh, well, we'll pay £100,000 for the house, and then they turn around and say, oh, no, I want 160. Because we think, not the estate agent, not the surveyor, not the valuer, we do. We believe it's worth that. You're going to say, hey, man, fuck off. I'm not paying that amount of money. It's not worth that. And that's it exactly. I mean, James Maddison is a fantastic player, in my personal opinion, but I think he's only worth 45 to 50 million pounds. That's my personal opinion. And the way I look at it is that Newcastle United, they're working flat out to get people in. The reason why I haven't got a striker in at the minute is simply because we've been looking at strikers, been looking at top players, and we've just been priced out of them. That is all that's happening. So they're working hard. So what I say to these so-called Newcastle supporters is, look, back off. Just leave them. Let them get on with their jobs and let it flow. If we get to the end of the window and we haven't signed a striker, then, you know, you can't say they haven't tried. You know, just let them get on with it. Stop sniping. Because would you rather have that fat cockney bastard back in, like? Would you rather have Mike Ashley's running of the club, eh? No, I didn't fucking think so. But you people know who you are. So stop your sniping, stop your bitching, and just let them get on with the job in hand. Because we've come a hell of a long way since last October, since the takeover was completed. So just chill out, man. They will get people in. But it will take time, and that's all I'm saying. But they're hoping to get, I understand they're hoping to get Timo Werner in before the Forest game. If they can get him in, brilliant. But they're looking at Panquetta, they're looking at Maddison, they're looking at Werner, they're looking at all sorts of players. The deals will happen. If they're meant to be, they will be. If they're not, then they won't. It's as simple as that, guys. But that's all I've come on to say today about the latest transfer news. Is that James Maddison, we've had a £40 million bid rejected. We went back with a £45 million bid. Leicester have turned around and said actually we want 60. And Timo Werner, Newcastle are in talks about getting him on loan. And hopefully, excuse me, he will be in before the Forest game. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. But like I say, if you want to see more of Marty the Mad Magpie's videos, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen there. And if you've liked my video and you'd like any more of my videos, just drop us a like. Give us a like on them. If you don't like them, just don't like them. You know, it's entirely up to you. And as always, if you want to leave a comment in the comments box at the bottom of the screen as well, you're more than welcome. And it'll be great to hear your views on these two players which have been earmarked. Is there any players that I haven't mentioned that maybe you guys have heard about? Let me know. Get in touch with me, and I will try and answer as many comments as I possibly can. Okay? But I just wanted to bring you up to speed today with the latest transfer news from Newcastle United. So I'll catch up with you all soon, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game yesterday, and I hope you've enjoyed the show today. So I'll catch up with you all very soon. All the best, guys. I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye for now.